Just hash browns are actually really good right now. I don't know why I ordered mac and cheese, but like, ugh, cheese is like disgusting to me right now. Good morning. So I definitely will not be eating that. I don't know what I was thinking. Morning. Hey, Kathy. I got like biscuits and gravy, which were also kind of gross. These hash browns are pretty good though. Good morning, y'all. I need to do school. I have a couple assignments that's due today. I didn't get nearly enough done yesterday. Oh, okay. Oh, my stomach hurts. Good morning. I don't know what that is. I gotta do school. I need to clean up a little bit and do laundry. I'm sure nap at some point. I cannot sleep at night for some reason. I can only sleep during the day, really. I don't even know what time it is. It's not even 8 yet. Damn. I wonder if the doctor's office is open today. I don't think they were yesterday. I think they're still out of power, honestly. A lot of people are still out of power. I was like, damn, I got lucky. I like not seeing some of these comments. That's wild. Yeah, I literally am not seeing a comment from Marissa at all, but yeah, we're not talking about them anymore. Really, Taylor? I probably am like that too, honestly. I'm just a procrastinator. Thank you, Big Goop. I appreciate it. Dude, why am I not seeing a lot of comments? Maybe I'm overlooking it? No, it's really not there for me. That's weird. Needing to paint? When are you painting? That's the first thing I said. I mean, it's expected. I expect that to be the first thing said, honestly. Oh gosh, Taylor, that actually sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, like, I expect people to ask about the babies and stuff, but unfortunately, it's just not a topic I'm comfortable discussing anymore. I think it's disgusting for people to talk about somebody's unborn children. Talk about me all you want. They're not talking about me. They're not talking about my parenting. They're talking about unborn children. And if you don't see the utter disgust in that, leave. Like, leave me alone. Like, don't follow me. Block me. Yeah, Taylor, that's the good part, but it still sounds like a nightmare. Because the thing is, there's really not much, like, they can't talk about my parenting right now because they haven't seen me be a parent yet. They shouldn't talk about children, but they do, and it's disgusting. To be honest. So if those are the type of people you want to support, and at the end of the day, what I think it really is, I don't think they genuinely have a lot of supporters. Sure, there's people who support here and there. I genuinely think people want to fit in with the crowd. People don't want them to come after them, because think about it. People come in here and they're like, hey, so-and-so streaming you. And then before you know it, their entire life is pulled up and green screened in these people's lives. A lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people don't want to handle that. So they're forced to agree with things that they don't agree with. And I take that into account too. So just because you may be over there doesn't mean I'm going to block you. I think it's so funny. People get so offended because I will be in there blocking. Like whenever I see people comment. But I don't block people who are in those people's lives just because they're in the lives. I block them if they're commenting disgusting and vile shit. But it's like, obviously you don't like me. So I block you because you obviously don't know how to leave my lives or leave me alone yourself. So I'm doing you a favor. And you get mad that I block you. I don't understand. Exactly. I'm not tolerating it anymore. I've tolerated it for far too long. I'm just not doing it anymore. I think it's gross for people to talk about like me being in bed all the time. Yeah, I sure as shit am. I don't feel good 99.9% of the time. Good morning, Tracy. That is disgusting, Kathy. Like, last night, the live, if you know, you know. I won't even mention her name because she doesn't deserve for her name to even exit my mouth at this point. So, the live I was in last night was absolutely disgusting. They were streaming Kaylee. And Kaylee was minding her own business, trying to get this guy or whatever to troll her for their own entertainment. Saying like, oh, Denny's the baby or the twins' father and shit, like talking about my kids. Because that's all they have. That's all they can do is talk about somebody else's children. The fact that so many people are okay with that, because I've seen a lot of comments in other people's lives in regard to other people. Like, oh, kids are off limits. We shouldn't talk about kids. Why are we talking about kids? But I guess it's okay for my kids to be discussed. I don't know. They're doing worse things than I've ever done. So, it is disgusting. Talking about Kaylee being a drug addict and shit like that. First of all, that's a form of a disease, right? So making fun of somebody, and I don't know Kaylee's situation. Me and Kaylee are not best friends. We never really were. Yes, did we associate with one another? Yeah, we weren't ever best friends. Ever. And we're still not. I'm just a genuine good person. And I'm trying to look out for her, honestly, because I know how these people are. They're trying to get her all upset and angry. For what? I don't know. But I guess they're viewing entertainment. They want their viewers to be entertained. Like, why don't you start baking, cook, clean, something? Do that, dude. Post day in the life or something. Like, why are you trying to get somebody so upset for your own viewing entertainment? Like, post your own content. Do your own thing. I don't get it. I really don't. I have done things on this app and TikTok that I'm not proud of, that I wish I could take back. I've said things I'm not proud of. But I'm not going to continue taking accountability for the same damn thing over and over and over again. I'm not. Not going to keep apologizing. I'm not going to keep justifying myself. If y'all want to think I'm a shitty person, great. I'll be a shitty person. I don't care. I genuinely don't. Why? I don't understand why this TV is like not working right now. I might not have internet right now if I'm being honest. Because I think they're still trying to figure the electricity thing out. I'm wondering if that's what it is. No, I'm going to turn it off and then back on maybe. I don't know. I think a lot of y'all are very, very intelligent. And I don't think there's any way all y'all could be falling for this shit. Genuinely. I don't think there's any way. You guys are far too intelligent to be falling for what's going on right now. If you're like streaming so many different people, like all of it is just so obvious to me, and I just know I can't be the only one. Yesterday they were streaming me. Then later that day, because I wasn't on, they had to stream Kaylee because she was on. Then Kaylee got off. Then they had to stream Jessica. Like, it's so obvious to me. And I genuinely think a lot of y'all are just scared. To be honest. I genuinely do. Scared of them blasting you, posting your information, posting images. A girl yesterday stood up for me. And God, for you guys cannot stand up for me. And I don't expect y'all to stand up for me, to be honest. I really don't, because I understand a lot of people can't take the heat. And I respect that and understand that. So I don't expect people to stand up for me. People don't do it very often. But when people do, I'm greatly appreciative for it. I really am. But this poor girl, and she sounded really young too, and I think she said she was like 18 or 19, right? So she was very young, significantly younger than these grown-ass women. And they had a picture of her up or whatever, and she had like her dog underneath her. I'm like, that wasn't even like, first of all, it was in a video, and you could tell it was in a video. So like, why not show the whole thing? Why are we screenshotting just a little clip? Talking about her being inappropriate with the dog. Personally, I didn't think that picture was inappropriate at all. I truly didn't. I've jokingly sat on dogs before. Like, not my whole body weight, of course, but I've jokingly sat on them. Like, what about horses? Are we being inappropriate with horses because we ride them? It's just disgusting, guys. It really is. People are too scared to even comment in my lives or other people's lives and stuff at this point because they know, like, they're going to find my information. Thanks, Regina. I appreciate that. I don't know why this is not working. But the thing is, like, I don't need supporters. I really don't. Like, I'm perfectly fine on my own. I know who I am at the end of the day. These people don't know who I am. Not a clue. Feisty does not know who I am. Jordan does not know who I am. Just because we had a short-lived friendship does not mean they know who I am. Guaranteed. I bet you they can't even answer the most simple questions about me. When's my birthday? What's my favorite color? What do I enjoy doing? I guarantee they can't even answer the most simple questions about me. Hi, Danielle. Definitely, Kathy. These are women who have gone through difficult times, especially recently, you know? They don't want to be miserable by themselves. It's better to make other people around you miserable so that you feel less alone than it is to just be miserable alone. Misery loves company. That's the most honest saying I've ever heard, to be honest. I mean, genuinely. Showing videos of things that I've said or done in December is not proving anything. It's really not. At all. Exactly. Read your comment. I think I read a little bit of it already. They're doing everything that they have talked shit on me for doing. To be honest. The thing about me, like, I can be honest with my mistakes. I can be honest with the things I used to do. Not once have y'all heard me say, I never stream anybody, or I've never streamed anybody. Never once have you heard me say that. And you probably won't. Because it's not accurate. Exactly. It makes them feel powerful. It's a power trip, honestly. I feel like they feel like things are out of control in their own lives, and this is where they get their power back. This is where they feel like they can control things. It's an outlet for many. Unfortunately, it's a negative outlet for a lot of people, TikTok and social media. Finally got this figured out. I'm still kind of confused, though. It doesn't look like it normally does. These are the same people who probably repost things about Aubrey Wyatt and stuff. The poor little girl who was bullied and just had enough of it. It's probably the same people who repost that shit or support the mom and Aubrey in this situation. But yet they're dishing out exactly what her bullies did. I'm actually so full right now. But to be honest, like, with all due respect, I don't want DMs or messages or comments about they're streaming you, they're streaming you, they're streaming you. I don't want to know. I really don't. I understand y'all's intentions are well, but I really don't care. They're not going to stop. They've made it clear that they're not going to stop. That's fine. Eventually people will catch on. If y'all haven't already. Like I said, y'all are smart. Just sit back and watch. Told y'all that numerous times. Sit back and watch. And you'll understand. What's crazy to me too, these are the same people who were posted on like my Reddit page, like, where did these people even come from? Like, they're always in everybody's business. They're always everywhere. They just want attention. But now they have all these supporters, and I know, like, at the end of the day, they don't have very many supporters. They truly don't. They have people who are scared of them because they blast everybody's personal information. I'm talking court documents and everything, like, family's information, like, insane shit. They blast that shit on green screen 2 seconds after the person does something they don't like. We got one person out here saying they're going to pay for somebody's information about kids that aren't even old enough to drink. And it's wild. hate when I can't like get the last sip out. Whatever. I'm like obsessed with Mitchell Tenpenny right now. I'm so full. That was way too much food. I didn't even eat that much, honestly. This song's kind of fitting. Like, what's crazy too, another thing that I think is wild that y'all should really think about, okay? Like, they're hee-hee and ha-haing about, all like, talk to her about, you know, her little bar fight she got into with their daughter and stuff. Like, they're laughing at that like it's funny. Like, it's a joke. Like, I don't understand. Like, joking about if somebody's a drug addict or not. Joking about child abuse, animal abuse. Like, they think it's hysterical about the whole CVS dog thing. Like, how is that funny? Genuinely. Those things are all things that happened and all true things. Why is that something to hee-hee ha-ha about? Genuinely. It's disgusting, honestly. And I've made it clear as day, like, have I been in Kaylee's lives? Yeah, I have been. Have I spoke to her a few times out of here? Yeah. Do I support the video with her daughter? Absolutely not. Do I support the whole dog to CVS thing? Absolutely not. I've made it clear. That hasn't changed. I don't need friends. There's this assumption about me that I'm just friends with Kaylee because I just need friends. I don't have any friends. I have real life friends. I don't need social media friends at all. I'm not worried about people's opinions of me on the internet that I will never meet. Ever. I just said I'm full and I just opened this bacon. I am full, but I don't want to waste it. And I really haven't spoke bad about any of those girls recently at all. I'm just simply sharing my side of the story. It's not talking bad about somebody. I don't know where this assumption that I'm always talking about feisty came from, to be honest. Like, you can't keep my name out of your mouth. Okay, we're not living in the same world, homegirl. We are not, because that's not the case at all. People thought her and I were still friends. People assumed we were still friends because I never spoke on the topic, ever. She disrespected me and our friendship, so I simply removed myself from the equation. That's literally what went down with me and Vicey. She disrespected me and our friendship in somebody's comment section, and I don't settle. I don't need friends. I don't need any of these people, so I don't settle. If you're going to disrespect me, that's fine. I will simply remove myself from the equation. Same thing with Jordan. She recorded a private conversation between her and I. While I thought we were friends, clearly we weren't, because why would she have thought to record? So what did I do? I simply removed myself from the friendship. There's nothing more to it. So... I can't eat anymore. I'll make myself sick. with how quiet it is in here, I know like half the people in here at least are people who are just reporting back to them, I'm sure, honestly. It's harder on Instagram to like try to weed people out than it is on TikTok, honestly. But yesterday I blocked a lot of people and I was like really trying to get rid of as many people as I could, and just over it. I don't care. People can think what they want. They're assumptions at the end of the day. We really need to work on school though. It's 8:09. I need to start laundry though first. That's what we'll do. Start laundry and then school, I guess. Take a flight through the night. And like also another thing, sorry, I have so much just in my head right now, y'all, that I just gotta get out because I haven't spoke on this situation, to be honest. So I just have so much to freaking say. But oh, like they think it's so funny. Oh, Allie's getting evicted and she's gonna be living in her car with twins. Why is that funny? If that were the case, why would that be a joke? Why would that be funny? To be honest, like I just don't understand why children living in a car with their mother is a funny scenario. I just don't get it at all. I genuinely don't. And I don't need anybody to like me. I don't need any of y'all watching this to like me. I really don't. I just ask for y'all to use your common sense and realize what's going on. Come across their lives and keep scrolling. They make me sick. Yeah. I mean, it's wild to me. I don't understand why that's a joke. I really don't get it, but I'm on different wavelengths than they are. The thing is they push people to their limits. That's the only reason I've said most of what I have said out of anger. That's what they do. They want to push you to your limits. Just like they did Kaylee last night. If y'all were in there, I'm sure a majority of y'all were. They pushed her to her limits where she said something like, I'm done dealing with you people or something. And to be honest, if you want my honest opinion on that, I don't think she was even talking to the person that she was co-hosting with. I think she was referring to the comments and these people streaming her. So they push people to their limits. The person they're pushing to their limits gets fed up and sick and tired of it, says something dumb, and they're like, oh my god, did she just say that? Really? For real? She just said that? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. What do you fucking expect when you push people to their ever-loving limit? What do you expect? Genuine question. That's what they want. That's literally, Shelby, that is what they are. That is all they're good at. That's all they have going for them. It's all waiting for clout. Literally. I'm glad like some of y'all that are commenting and stuff makes me feel a little less alone in this situation, because I'm like, there's no way that people are this blind to a situation. You don't know any of these people, you're not missing out, trust me. They're not really people that you want to know. And if you're caught even supporting me and you're caught in their live, be prepared to get called out. Yeah, people do love the drama. I mean, it's a human nature, and that's female nature, that's for sure. Us females, we do love drama. But there's a line, honestly. And it's been crossed on multiple occasions. These people have done worse than I have ever done. But it's okay when they do it. Keep that in mind. Like, this world is hard enough. We don't need to be acting like this. We really don't. And I came to that realization months ago, which is why I stopped doing what I was doing. I stopped streaming the twins. I stopped talking about the twins. Do I agree with 99.9% of their decisions? No. But they're really not my decisions to agree with, to be honest. It doesn't affect me. It really doesn't. Exactly, Lainey. But they never will. They don't have anything else. Notice how when none of us are on, it's dead silent in the live. Dead silent. Last night when Kaylee got off and everything, both of their cameras were off. Everybody in the box's cameras were off. And they're just sitting there, not even talking, because they don't have anything else to talk about. They don't have anything going for them. And what's crazy to me, yeah, it's been out of hand, honestly. You have grown up a lot since I started following you. Thanks. I appreciate that. I know I have. People can change. And that's another thing, like I said, me and Kaylee are not best friends, but I'm not going to hate on the girl. I'm not. She's gotten it enough. She knows where I stand with the videos and the things that she's done. I don't agree with them. What good is it going to do? What good would it do me? What good would it do her daughter? What good would it do that dog if I keep on just dogging her for it? Can't take back what's already done. It already happened. She got consequences for her actions. She did. So what more are we supposed to do? I'm not going to keep hating on somebody for the same damn situation over and over and over. That gets exhausting for me. Imagine how pissed they would be if they were unable to stream you. And that's what I was trying to do yesterday, to be honest. I was genuinely trying to make it so they couldn't stream me. I was trying to figure out which accounts they were under, but at the end of the day, they're always going to find a way to stream me or whoever they want to stream. And I know they'd be pissed. They were pissed when I was off for however long, like a week or so. They were pissed. They didn't know what to talk about. They started turning on each other. Yeah, I know, and I try, but it's very difficult on Instagram, actually. And like Instagram, when somebody joins and like if I were to click on their profile or something, it doesn't tell me like how many followers they have or anything, so it's like hard to tell. Exactly. And these people are not genuine friends too. Like the people you see live together all the time and like they act like the best of friends, they're not friends. They're not. Exactly. They had nothing to talk about. So then they were forced to turn on each other because they had nothing to talk about. Yeah, they'll just keep making new accounts. Exactly. That's why I'm really just not going to talk about my personal life on here anymore. The babies are completely off limits. My relationship is completely off limits. 2 topics I'm for certain not going to discuss on here. Wait, so Feisty and Jordan get mad at each other? They used to not like each other, I thought, but they've already turned on each other. Melmar got kicked out of their little group for being in Jessica's box. Cam's out of the picture now. So, they've already lost 2 of their main people. So, that's why I said, just sit back and watch. That's all you gotta do is sit back and watch. That's all we can do, right? Just sit back and watch. Cam hasn't been live. You're so confused at who we were talking about? Yeah, because I don't talk about them very often, so nobody hears me talk about them, so they don't know about them. I'm not really saying, like, you're talking about Cam and Melmar? They were good friends with Jordan. But they got kicked out of the group, I guess. I mean, Cam rightfully so. Cam made up some ridiculous lie. That was actually disgusting. I'm surprised they kicked her out for that. She'll probably be back, I'm sure. She'll be back in their group before long. A lot of these ladies are just far too old to be acting the way they're acting. Like, embarrassingly old. Hey, Holly. It's like 12-year-olds. That's why I'm saying it's embarrassing. They actually, I've never come across 12-year-olds who act this way either. As a girl who used to work with children around that age, no. Not 12-year-olds either. Yes, guys, Mama, I've actually seen you in other people's lives talking shit about me, though. I just never really blocked you because I never really cared that much, but just know that I do know, and I see everything. Right, Holly? Their kids will grow up like them. They're teaching them right from wrong, and they're teaching them that this is right. And that's even more unfortunate. They're going to be the parents that, like, get a call from the school that their kid was bullying somebody else's kid. They're going to be like, no, my kid would never do that. Don't even accuse my kid of doing something like that. Those are the parents that are going to be guaranteed.
GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get over $2,700 purchase cash on select 2024 Sierra 1500 Denali models. Plus,
okay, Allie.
GMC owners get an additional $2,500 purchase allowance.
But even if y'all DM me in regards to the babies, I'm not answering any questions in regards to them, even in DMs. Just so y'all know. So you're not surprised. I don't mind if y'all DM me, but I will not answer. I don't trust anybody at all. So. I wanted to watch a movie, but. Exactly. I've trusted too easily in the past, and now it's biting me in the ass, so. Everyone is thanks. It's not even that, though. It's just the fact that people are saying really disgusting comments in regards to my children. And I'm just not going to allow that. I mean, I've trusted a few people, but I just, yeah, no. No way. Family Affair. I feel like I've heard of that. I don't know, like my TV, it's not like showing me all the apps I have downloaded or something. I don't know. I know, I love him, McKenna. Zach Bryan's coming to concert at the end of this month, and I really want to go see him. But I doubt I will. In Texas, yes. Like 20 minutes away from me. Oh yeah, Buster, he's so cute. He's so funny. I love dogs who love to swim. They're so cute. Him and his little temper tantrums when he has to get out of the pool. No, Holly, I can't. That's insane. That's wild, actually. Yeah, Rookster, I have. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites. Really, Holly? I know, I'm scared for it to go by fast. To be honest.
What do you mean, plan? This was the whole plan. This is all I've planned for. This is all I've worked for my whole life was to do this, and you don't want to go with me. That's totally fine, but I don't want to stay at this time.
The drama and music videos are so funny. This wasn't the plan. And then he regrets it. Typical. Typical. Says that my son's dad surprised me with tickets to go see him. Oh, really? When you say your son's dad, like, were you guys in a relationship at the time? I'm confused. Were you guys, like, together at the time when he surprised you with the tickets? Alright, we officially gotta work on school. We can keep getting distracted. And I need to take my nasty prenatal. I honestly think I'm gonna have to get new prenatals. Oh, shit. Dark as hell in here, huh? Damn it, I was gonna start laundry, but I already sat down, so we have been getting ourselves better, doing counseling together, but not currently together. Oh, that's nice. Hopefully it works out okay. That's what I need. I need couples counseling with, you know who. Or not couples counseling, I guess. Ex-couple, baby daddy counseling. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Definitely not couples counseling. There's no chance there. I'm not sure who this is. Mama Duckling, did you mean to request co-parenting something? I figured we could have co-parented really well, but definitely not. Okay, when is this due? What's the date? You have so much to look forward to, don't let them see. And that's the thing, like, that's what they're trying to do. A lot of people are trying to steal my shine. But you're right, like, I have a lot. Oh, it's the 10th, okay. When is the due? Oh, due July 14th. When's the 14th? That's, hold on, so it's Wednesday, right? So Sunday? Oh my gosh, y'all saw that? That's so embarrassing. I know, you weren't supposed to see that. I know, it's bad. I don't know how it got so bad. prove them wrong. I feel like I already have, but no, I need to just throw this charger away and get a new one, to be honest. My bad. And that person ever responds. Mama Duckling. Did you mean to request or no? Like, one of these assignments are really easy this week. Like, one of them is like, what are your expectations from this course? That's an assignment. Hold on, how do I look at the course objectives? Oh my god, I completely forgot. I have a whole other fucking class I have to do. I haven't even looked at that one. Damn, I really gotta do this shit all day. I forgot I'm taking 2 classes at a time right now. Which I've always done. I don't know why it's different this time. You meant to request? In regards to what? Scary. Hello, Instagram, come on. I'm trying to put you up here. It's just taking a minute. Literally, what the fuck? Oh, so you're unable to join, so. What? Well, it says unable to join, so I guess they didn't mean to? I don't know. I'm confused. Hi, yes. Okay, like I understand that, but I literally, it just said you're unable to join when I tried to put you up here, so I'll try again, but I don't know, Kathy. When they went through everything, I was half asleep. I did not. They went through way too much information in one day with me. Okay, so that's cool that it gives you the weekend though to complete assignments too. All right, well, I try to put you up here and it keeps saying you're unable to join, so That's what I'm saying, Allie. I need to take Zofran. That's gonna want to make me puke even more. I hate how it melts on your tongue. I just think they're gross. Like, I don't know. No, Kathy, I didn't. I need to today. Let's go, gross. Keller Graduate School of Management? Oh. Oh my gosh, I can order books, huh? Should I? I kind of prefer the physical. Oh my gosh. Y'all got me losing it, Mama Duckling. Come on. I don't know if either of y'all mean to come up, but hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't want to make this live. I just stopped in to see how you're feeling. I haven't been on in a while. I'm not
Oh,
real used to
really?
Instagram. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Good
All
morning.
right. Have a good
Okay.
day.
You too. How you
Thanks.
feeling?
I'm feeling a little nauseous lately,
Oh,
but I'm okay.
oh, here it comes. How about tired?
Yeah, well, yeah. I've been tired since
Yeah.
the very first day I found out I was pregnant, so.
Yeah. I remember that. Okay. Sorry about that with the
No,
live.
you're
I didn't know how
okay.
to do this.
You're
Hi,
okay.
Allie. Bye.
Bye. That was funny. Mama's duckling. I am confused. It worked well for her, so I think I'm gonna order these books. Honestly, what's y'all's best like? I don't know. I haven't been in school in forever. It actually hasn't even been that long, but it feels like it's been forever. What are y'all's best tips to like get back into it? Okay, Mama Duckling, quit requesting because I've literally put you up numerous times and every time it says that you're unable to join. So quit requesting or else I'm just gonna block you. Yeah, I suck at online too, is what I'm realizing. Books. Well, if you buy books on here, it goes out of your financial aid. No, I'm gonna do this assignment. Here, freaking type. No, it was somebody else who just joins. No, I don't think so. Actually, it'll come out of like the ending of it. I'll just have to pay it back. I need my glasses. I swear, ever since I became pregnant, my vision, like, I've always had pretty shitty vision, actually, but like, it's gotten 10 times worse. Good morning, Gina. Good morning. Um, Mike, Mick. Sorry if I said that wrong. Hi, Kimberly. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Okay, I did that one. Okay. Morning, Taylor. I think August 31st is when I'm done with this class. Oh, shoot.
This video is intended to show you how to navigate around EHR Go. Once you have created your account and created your username and password to log in. In each of the modules, you will have the opportunity to complete an EHR goal practical application. In Canvas, you'll have a link that will bring you here to this page once you click on it. When you click on that link, you are then going to be able to log in using your username and password that you've created. I'm going to go ahead and sign in.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I think, honestly, I think we need to go back a little bit. Jeez. So like this class in particular, this has just been like the basics, not even the basics of like medical billing and coding, to be honest. It's literally just been like, do your assignments on time and things like that. So it's been very basic. It's really hard to get like in the swing of things again. I wish this thing would like read it to me, to be honest. Yeah, the difficult part is just like getting that motivation and stuff to do it, honestly, right now. Especially like I've just felt really sick and just tired, and the motivation's not exactly there, but I do believe somebody who follows me on here, though, is doing it with me, though, actually. But I honestly don't even want to give her too much info. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it is hard when you've been out for so long, and it is kind of difficult to do it at home as well, I feel. It's definitely more convenient and stuff. This guy's, you mean medical billing and coding? Yeah, just do your research. There's honestly a lot shorter programs and a lot cheaper programs than the one that I chose. I know it'll be worth it in the end. I just like want to be good at this, and I'm scared I won't be. Especially because, in all honesty, before I went to school for this, or started it, I didn't really know much about it. To be honest. How long is schooling months? 10 months. Not me already distracted again. I don't have ADHD, but you would have thought. Yeah, definitely better than years. But I honestly feel like I should probably like drop down to only one class at a time. Like EHR, couldn't tell you what that is. Emergency Health Resources. I'm just kidding, I don't know. Oh, like, I'm stupid, bro. Literally electronic health records. That was stupid. Oh, a little more schooling. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, why is it so loud? Hold on.
That is crazy good. This guy is something else. That is pretty perfect shot. That's pretty cool. This is what these guys play for all year. It's going to be fantastic.
Alright. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Now that we got music playing.
Another day without you, another midnight call. Distance ain't no friend of mine. Another lonesome highway, another one of our songs. Nothing gets you off my mind, but I'm waiting. Yeah,
I love this song.
for you to pick up the phone and tell me that you're coming home. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Every minute of every day, just to hear you say I love you until we're dead and gone. So I'm waiting.
I feel like I don't want this freaking. I'd rather just my stomach hang out. Honestly. I feel like I can breathe now. I'm gonna pray to Jesus. I really need to get, what's it called? The new prenatals. I don't want to do the pill version, but I feel bad like wasting these. I don't know anybody else pregnant either. Until we're dead and gone.
So I'm waiting.
My sister told me that like the first couple sentences in a paragraph are usually like the most important ones that you should write down to take notes. Because I will literally write down every single word in the sentence and every single detail to the point where I have my notes is just like a textbook at this point. Try not to do that this time. Just smart enough. But when I last went to school, the instructor had like a PowerPoint, so we didn't have to like read through a textbook. This one's not like that.
And I just wonder what it takes to make you stay. 'Cause when you said jump, I said how high. But when I jumped, you said goodbye. I would have walked through hell to find another way. I would have laid me down.
That's cool though. Like I figured I only had until Friday to complete everything, not Sunday. So that's kind of cool that they do that. Yeah, that's how I am too. That's why I will literally write down everything so I make sure I'm not missing anything important and then I take too much notes. Okay, did y'all know you can have subscribers on Instagram? That's what I think I'm gonna start doing, honestly. But I don't even know how to set that up. I think I'm gonna do it to where only subscribers can watch my lives. Hold on. Let me see if I can set that up. Find another way. Yeah, I know you're not a subscriber. I haven't set it up yet. Nobody in here is a subscriber. Yeah, I know you can on TikTok. Oh wait, shoot. Really? That's wild.
Need
inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh.
I don't know how you do it.
Fuel restrictions apply.
We've locked
To
in
be
low
honest.
prices to help you save big store-wide. Look for the locked-in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Kroger.
But you should be able to subscribe now. I don't know where or how. You should get a notification, I guess, if you follow me on here. Said something about that.
Yeah, we're only human, but that don't mean that we can't change. I can hurt you, you can hurt me, but we feel each other's pain, and that's what makes us human. That I could
I just texted Matthew. I was like, "What is your deal?"
and still love you through all the days we
Can't stand him.
been getting through. For both our sake, let's put love back in its place.
I won't give up on you.
So darling, don't give up on me. Don't you wanna stay? Don't just walk away from our memories. And I can't promise nothing, but the rest of me
No, I haven't heard from him. Glad the hurricane didn't take me out. Thanks for checking.
never leave.
He don't care.
Life don't make it easy, but you're the reason
Oh, okay.
beats. You said you'd never leave me, so I've been thinking it'd be easy to get down on one knee. For both our sake, let's put love back in its place. I won't give up on you, so darling, don't give up on me. Don't you wanna stay? Don't just walk away from our memories. And I can't promise nothing, but the rest of me, I'll fight for you, I'll fight for us, I'll fight to never promise not to let you fall. I said that I would give my all, and you know that won't change. Yeah, it'll always be the same. I won't give up on you, so darling, don't give up on me. Don't you wanna stay? Don't just walk away from the memory. And I can't promise nothing, but the rest of me, I'll fight for you, I'll fight for us, I'll fight you.
Good morning, Nikki.
Should I buy a new yoga mat? New mat? New me? When's the last time I went to yoga class? Hey, Erica, do my...
Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, Alexi, I'm gonna make it to subscriber only probably on here. At least.
To me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Mother, come here, approach, appear.
Y'all are dumb as fuck, bro. Allie El Rey scammer. Allie's past due rent. I understand, Lexi. I get it. I do. Some of these usernames, y'all. Honestly, I might utilize my like spam account as one of my main accounts too on TikTok. What day is it? Wednesday? Hold on. Wednesday, okay, yeah. Dude, my freaking stomach. I can't get comfortable. How I've been feeling and doing. Kind of been feeling like shit, honestly.
What's up, chat? Thank you for joining us.
Well, we're almost out of the first trimester. Should get better, right?
We are professional tornado wranglers.
They're combining. The heat's intensifying it.
You ever see anything like this?
Oh, like this.
Honey, why you calling me so late? It's kinda hard to talk right now. Honey, why you crying? Is everything okay? I gotta whisper 'cause I can't be too loud. Oh well, my girl's in the next room. Sometimes I wish she was you. I guess we
Me too. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, too. You won't even believe this shit, y'all. I'm not even doing the right class right now. Why, bro? Why? Damn it. Like, I have to do this class this week too, but I'm like trying to stick with one class at a time. Okay. I got too many tabs open, that's my thing right now. Hold on, when is the live thing? Oh. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Whoops. Too late. Morning, Lauren. Cool. My browser doesn't even support this.
She was fighting for something steady, and I was fighting her on fours and ready for anything that felt too
I already want to drop out.
good at leading her on. But now she's gone. I let it go without a second thought. Now I'm the only one that can't move on. Still wanting it, still I'm wondering if I would've chased her, would've just tried, wouldn't have felt the sting of a goodbye. If I would've set aside a little more time and a lot more pride, would you still be mine? I should've known better, should've made the last call.
Okay, let's see here. Try to keep me motivated because I already want to fucking drop out. I'm just annoyed. Like, it was working fine yesterday, now all of a sudden it's not. I don't have the patience to deal with this right now. Hi, baby. I'm okay.
Welcome. This tutorial is how to access the Engagely platform for student live lessons. First, you should be using Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge on a Windows or Mac PC. After you've logged in...
Okay, so let me open up. I guess I need to go to Chrome and log in that way. Guess you can't use Safari. I don't even know my login info. Ugh, hold on. Okay. What does this mean?
We're just about to start. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my other screen so that we'll be able to see everything here.
Karen, it's been a day already. It's not even, yeah, it's only 9:18.
So my name is Professor Sanders, and I am an instructor for one of the sections that we are currently having of HIT 101. And I'm going to show you in a moment some of the other professors that we have teaching, but I want to welcome everybody to our first lesson, to our first live lesson that we have. Let me get all of my screens here. Okay, so I do not have the chat open, but we have other professors who are here on the call that you can post your question in chat. One thing that we will ask is that you please mute yourself, and you're going to see this in any course that you go into, any lecture, any live lesson from now until you're completed with your journey. Please make sure that you're on mute. It's just consideration for your fellow classmates, that they don't have to hear you cooking dinner in the background or somebody coming in and out of the house yelling, "Hey mom, I fell down," or any of that, or the baby that can't go to sleep, or whatever. You might be at work still too, so that we don't have to hear private conversations as well. So put your question in the chat, and we will have professors monitoring the chat, and they will answer your question. But some questions you might have, maybe hold off just a couple minutes, maybe hold off towards the end, write them down, jot them down on a sticky pad or scratch piece of paper next to you or in your phone or however you take notes, because I'm probably going to hit it tonight. So this is our first lesson, and so we're going to have lots of things that I'm going to introduce to you. So hopefully we will answer all your questions for you. So if we didn't answer your question, we might answer it during the lesson or perhaps at the end. I will remain later, and so we'll do some of the other professors sometimes as well, stay a couple minutes extra to make sure that we've covered everything for everybody. So I have been, if you're not in my class, you don't know some of the little things about me, but I have been in the healthcare industry for over 30 years, and we introduce this course. We start students with this course and another introductory course if you're taking two at the same time, because this is kind of letting you know what's out there. A lot of students are in the medical billing and coding program or RHIA program, but yet maybe you don't really know what that means. Maybe somebody said, hey, this would be really good for you, and you found the school, so you're enrolled, but you're not really sure what it's going to produce in the end result. So that's kind of what we're going to introduce in this class, is a lot of the different skills you're going to need throughout this journey to be really successful, as well as what is this journey going to give you in the end so that you are successful. So along that journey, as we have in this class, you can see we have a lot of professors just in this section right now. So in this HIT 101, we are running a lot of different sections, and we're actually divided. There's 2 other lectures going on tonight for those other sections with other professors. But what we have here is this team that you're going to be working with. So over the next couple weeks, one of these professors or professionals is going to be doing the presenting, going to be the lecturer, with different professionals and professors in the chat. So you're going to have a combination of different people. It could be your professor, it could be another one, and you're like, wow, I really like that teaching style. I learned from them so well. And that's where we start to learn things as we go along, is what is my teaching style? So I introduced myself real quickly. I know Professor Downs was here, so Professor Downs, if you could introduce yourself. And then I know Professor Dawson, Paul, and Wilson are here as well. So if there's anybody else here as well that I didn't happen to notice, introduce yourself.
It's 10 months.
This is Professor Downs. I have been teaching this class for 2 terms now, and I also teach ICD-10 PCS coding and CM, so procedural coding and medical diagnosis coding. So you might see me in some later classes if you're doing medical coding and billing. I'm a registered nurse. By official trade, I've been in healthcare for over 20 years, and I've been in the health information management area for 10 years. So I'm excited to share my knowledge and my experience with you and to help you along this journey.
And I think we have Professor Dawson as well.
Hi, class. Welcome to HIT 101. My name is Professor Dawson. I have been teaching for DeVry since 2017. I teach a number of different classes here, so you may see me again in your professional journey. I have a master's in public health, and I've been in HIM for, about 17, 18 years. Somewhere along those lines. I am a professional project manager, program manager by day. So I'm excited to teach you all and to be a part of your educational journey. I teach, I believe, week 6 this term. So if you have any questions in the meantime, in between time, if you're in my section, please feel free to reach out to me.
So let's see here. I think Professor Wilson I saw.
I'm here. Hello, I am Professor Wilson, actually Dr. Wilson. I just finished my doctoral degree. So I've been teaching here with DeVry for, I think, 2 years now. HIT 101, this is my second term teaching this class, and I have 2 courses, so you may see my name in the HIT 101 classes. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. I think I try to stay engaged within the classrooms and emails, so just reach out if you need anything.
Thank you. And was there anybody else that I missed? I got to keep flipping through the screens to see if I missed anybody, but I don't think so. If I did, I apologize, but I am going to talk a little bit about the rest of the professors that you have here. So Dr. Earnshaw, he specializes in environmental compliance. I have many great conversations with him because that's what my daughter does, is environmental science. So we talk about that a lot. He knows the college that she went to and stuff, so that's kind of fun. Professor Garrett also works in health information management, performing analysis and auditing and staff education. Professor Downs introduced herself. And let's see here, Dr. Haight is a chiropractor.
That's my instructor. My instructor is a chiropractor.
Professor Hall.
Professor Hall. I did miss you, didn't I? Oh,
Nice.
yes, I did. I said, you're right here on my screen, too. Sorry. Professor Hall.
Hi, my name is Professor Hall. I've been with DeVry going almost on a year. Yeah, I came in with HIT and I may close out with HIT.
Oh, she was going to say she came
class.
in with HIV.
Get you involved in the
That's what I thought she was going at. Okay.
Looking forward to working with you guys. I know there's storms.
We're off to a strong start with
right
school,
now,
yeah.
So please contact me if you have any problems, if you can, any way you can, and let me know so I can help facilitate that for you. So thank you guys for joining this class.
Well, thank you for jumping in there. I didn't mean to miss anybody. So
No, you didn't.
And each of the professors brought up some great points that we are going to talk about as well, but communication definitely between students to the professors, as well as how the professors communicate with the students. Sometimes we see, the professor didn't communicate with me, or I never heard from the professor. So we do different kinds of communication, email, of course, there's the inbox, which I'm going to show you, as well as announcements, making sure that you're always looking at the announcements, checking them every time you log in the class, as well as discussions. Now, the professors may not respond to every single person in the discussion, but we're creating a discussion. We're going to talk about that as well as discussions. So where did we find, if the professor did not introduce themselves because they weren't here, I found all that information in the syllabus, is additional information about the professors of the course. So the information is there. Oh, I forgot to mention Professor Dewar. So Professor Dewar is actually also in school as well for their doctorate degree. So there's a lot, we have your professors are in the industry, they are educators, they're students themselves. I just finished my degree 4 years ago, so it's we've all been there, so we all understand the experience that everybody's going through. I have a icebreaker for you. So I got to get to my screen here and activate this, but I've got a question for you. You are going to be able to respond here in just a moment once I activate it. We would just like to get a feel for what's going on here now.
What happened? Oh, I paused it.
Now, I know in everybody's section, you might have seen an announcement that says introduce yourself. So you might have already given some of this information, but that was just to your class and your professor. So now we're sharing with 500 other people in between our recording and our live. So kind of what are we looking at here? What is we looking at for everybody? Do you have some prior college experience? Maybe, but not here at DeVry. Or you've taken some other DeVry courses, which could be you could have somebody in your course discussing with you that changed tracks while they were here. They started in one program and now went to a different program. Well, you know what we do with them? They got to come back here to 101. Unfortunately, they don't start all over. They just have to take 101. And then they'll move on to the rest of their tracks. So you may have somebody who already has experience with those same coding courses. Or you have prior college, but maybe it's been a little while. So it looks like we pretty much have a divide here. We got a lot of responses in the chat. And we're looking at maybe 30 to 35% going between that no prior, but also maybe prior but not DeVry. So we have a lot of different things going on with our students. So please, that's what we like to introduce this so that you know you're not alone. So that you can see, well, it's been 30 years, or I've retired, but I'm coming back to school, or I graduated from high school 4 years ago and I didn't like what I was doing in my job and I want to try something else. You're going to be working with classmates from every genre, everywhere across the United States, and every type of experience level. So please don't feel like you're left out, or that another student knows more than you do, and we don't want anybody to feel left out, or that their experience is not important as well. So just keep that in mind. So we had a lot of students have not been here before, have not been in college or to DeVry. So we'd like to, as you might have heard from our professors who introduced themselves, we have a very big caring atmosphere here. We try and make sure that everybody's understanding the assignments, and you're going to find this throughout all your courses as you go. So I've been here the past, this is my 4th year with DeVry, but I've also taught at other colleges and on campus and online. So I've had multiple experiences, as well as a lot of our other professors.
You didn't stop going 11.
So let's jump into a quick introduction.
Tomorrow.
So a lot of students might be brand new, and you maybe just got this new computer for this course. Maybe you're borrowing one. Maybe you're just navigating. Maybe you're not that great with computers or technology, or you were born with a phone in your hand, right? Maybe you've been under technology all your life. I want to make sure that everybody kind of understands where to go. And I'm going to show you this on course as well. But this is a left-hand toolbar that you're going to see on your screen when you log into your course. So in your account at the very top, make sure that you have a good email address, something that you are going to go to all the time. So if we can, if any of our professors can make sure everybody's muted, please. Making sure you have a good email address that you check, whether it comes straight to your phone and you get a notification every time you get an email, or every time you log in once a day. You can actually set those different kinds of notifications as well too when you set up your account. So because you're going to receive these notifications about everything that we have going on, the announcements, anytime something changes, something comes up. The syllabus is where, if you've ever been to college before, and it was this way.
Dude, what is my fucking job doing right now? They're so stupid. I swear, they're still out of power. Okay, keep in mind, my job is 5 minutes down the road from where I live. Okay? How are they still out of power? The hurricane happened Monday morning, and they're still out of freaking power. Bro, I can't afford to miss work. That's why I didn't go yesterday. I was scheduled yesterday. I'm not scheduled today, but I'm scheduled tomorrow. And if they don't have their shit together today, I doubt they have their shit together tomorrow. So, kind of can't afford to be missing work. I don't understand. Okay, back to this. Just slight rant.
Degree. It was on campus. You walked into a class the very first day. Everybody shows up. You're handed this stapled stack of papers. It's your syllabus. It was the schedule of what we're going to assignments are due on what day is classes, how to contact your professor. All of that was given to us stapled paper. Now it's all in this electronic format. How to contact your professor, what are the objectives, what am I going to learn? Everything I need to know about this class is in the syllabus. That is one of our discussions that we're going to go over as well. The announcements, every single time you log in, check the announcements. There could have been a new one posted since the last time you logged in, just to make sure this is where we can communicate as a professor or as an educator with every student in the class. So it's a good place for us to post announcements, keep you updated as to what's going on. The inbox, your professor could ask for you to use the inbox for communications. Personally, I teach the CPT coding course, the ICD-10-CM coding course, and this HIT 101 coding course, or HIT 101 course right now. So I teach 3 different classes. And if I have a student send me an email, I would like to know what class they're in, because that's a lot of students. So if you could use the inbox, the reason why that is good, because it tags the course that you're in. So I know exactly which course you're in, I know where to find you, and I know how to immediately answer you, especially if somebody has an email address with, fuzzybunny-slippers@gmail.com.
Fuzzy bunny slippers?
I have no idea who you are, Fuzzy Bunny Slippers, because you didn't.
Now I want to make an email that says Fuzzy Bunny Slippers.
You signed it back. Well, I could have.
Just to email her.
3 Elizabeths. I put, maybe your name is Mary, but you go by Beth. I don't know. So that's the best place, of course, in communications is that inbox, as well as the bookstore. If any of your courses requires a hard copy book, which a lot of your courses are going to have ebooks, but once you get to a coding course,
why am I so tempted to do that though?
You will need your coding manuals. You can order those from a bookstore, our bookstore, DeVry bookstore, or an online vendor. But a lot of times students might have an arrangement with the college that they need to get their books through the college, which means you got to order them through the bookstore. So, but more when you get to a coding course. Some other thing that you'll see is tutoring. So what we talk about with tutoring is the first place, the first person you should contact if you ever have a question in any of your courses is your professor. They know the assignments, they know what's due, they know how to help you best, they know some resources. So those are the best people to contact is your professor first. If you're like, well, you were helpful, but I just need something else. I need a little bit more, and I don't want to keep taking up your time. A lot of time, you might feel burdening to your professor. So I'm going to go to tutoring. Well, there is a tutoring link that you can find.
Me and Gypsy Rose are like pregnant at the same time, and we're due like a month apart. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive.
So you're not able to make those office hours, where tutoring might have some more availability for you. So reaching out through tutoring to schedule an appointment is acceptable as well. But first, always reach out to your professor. A lot of times the tutors or the instructors on tutors, they don't have access to your assignment. So when you say, well, I don't know this problem, or I don't know what they mean in ethics course, or I don't know what this biological condition is, they can actually look at the assignment. Your professor has access to that. Tutors may not. It depends. So that's helpful. As well as the library. So the library has a great resource there. They have chat available on library where you can just ask it questions. You can ask about this, about citations. They will have little webinar video types of videos, resources. They will offer different live webinars and throughout each of your courses, how to use the library, how to search articles. Some of your courses might require an article review, and you're going to have a library of articles available to you through the DeVry library. So library services can get through your student portal as well as through the class. So that's also a great place to look as well. I wanted to jump into what are some of our topics. Now, I'm going to go into each of these assignments that you're going to see in the class. I'm going to go through this first, then I'm going to show you what the class looks like in your portal, okay? Module 0. You won't be able to see anything in any assignments for this week until you complete Module 0. So there is a new student orientation. Even if you're not new, you switched programs, you still have to go through this orientation. And then there's an acknowledgement so that you're understanding how the assignments are set up and what's going to be required of you. Once you complete those two things in Module 0, then you will be able to see all of the Module 1 assignments. And Module 1 is this week. Think of it week 1, Module 1. Think of it that way. You have 2 discussions this week, and I'm going to break them down and tell you what they're about. We have 3 different lessons. Every week you're going to find 3 lessons. There's 3 lessons in an interactive format. It might have some word scrambles. They might have a video to watch, a podcast to listen to, just all different types of interesting, relevant healthcare career information that we are going to introduce into the class. You'll have some knowledge check questions about those lessons. So don't just skip through the lessons and hit next, because when you get to a question about it, if you go back, it takes up one of your attempts at it. So take some notes as you go through each of the lessons. Then there's also chapter reading every week, of which there are chapter quiz questions that come from the reading. So I'm going to introduce this to you as well. There's a student success project I'm going to talk about. And then in the first 3 weeks, we have what's called a pulse survey. We're checking your pulse, checking the pulse of the class. How did this week go for you? Was it totally confusing? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What could we do to help you? And each of your professors in your course, they are going to look at these pulse surveys. They're anonymous. We don't know who posted them. But if we have all sorts of students saying, I'm totally confused, then your professor is going to jump in there and say, hey, anybody who's confused, let's meet Sunday night and have an ice cream Sunday social and bring your desserts, and we're going to talk about what are you confused about. Or don't forget, my office hours are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever we can do to help you if we see students are having problems. So those surveys are really great to fill out. And then towards the end of the course, we'll talk about surveys again that are also really important. So I want to jump first into our discussions. We have 2 discussions this week. There's a course objective discussion. So you're going to review the course objectives that are found in the syllabus that I showed you on that left-hand toolbar, and I'm going to show you again. And maybe just for an idea, which one sounded cool? Which one can't you wait to learn? Or what are your expectations coming from these course objectives? You can't wait to learn this material, you already know this material, and it's going to be repeated and you're going to be bored. Whatever. Well, it's okay. It's a safe place. You can answer what you want in your discussion. That discussion, the course objective discussion, does not require you to respond to your classmates. That's just hey, we'd like to point out the course objectives for you and see what you're interested in learning. Because sometimes we can tailor our education to that. The other discussion is called Qualities of Healthcare Professionals. This is the one that you're going to respond to your classmates. So there's a prompt that's given, and you're going to answer that prompt. And then in your responses, you may have additional prompts given by your professor. You may have other instructions or helpful things to put in a peer response post. But that's what we're going to look at. So for this week, it's open. The first day class opened on Sunday. It's going to close Sunday. That's what you're going to see as a routine Sunday through Sunday, except for the final week of class.
Somebody just said his Chewy's going to give us a small check for not being able to work. Yeah, right.
What we're this week, you're going to talk about what's your career goal and what qualities do you need as a healthcare professional, organization, gosh, goodness, what's another quality off the top of my head? I can't think of any. There's some listed there in the discussion. And they're also talked about in our materials, in our reading materials for this week. You know, what kind of skills do you need? Do I need to know how to code? Do I need to know how to lead people? Do I need to know how to run a machine? You know, it depends on what your career goal is. And then for your peer response, add to that. Add to the conversation. The one thing that comes from discussions is because we are online, we don't have the opportunity to sit in the same room as 50 other students and have a conversation. Your instructor says, hey, what do you think about that? And calls on Mary and says, Mary, what do you think about that? And then they say, good point. Okay, John, what do you think about that? And they have this conversation. We don't have that here because we're not all in the same room. So, but we are all in the same class. So we'd like to share these responses. So keep it on topic, all right? Make sure that we're staying on the same topic, because if you were sitting in the same room and somebody went off on a tangent, we'd say, hey, oh, that sounds great, but what about this? This is the question I originally asked. So if you do use any kind of source, any kind of website, cite it. Now, citations, your professor might offer some guidance. Maybe they've shown you a YouTube video link or directions laid out, or maybe some kind of Word document, or the link to the library to show where citations are, something like that. Or reach out and ask your professor of your course, hey, how am I supposed to cite my source? We will be lenient right now with citations because you might be brand new to school and
my coworkers are pissed right now
years or 10
because
years, or
my
no idea what
bosses are not
and that's okay.
communicating. The only reason we know it's closed is because we're asking.
We guide. Okay, we're your
not
mentor.
once have they sent out a text or a
So,
message of any sort saying, hey, like, we're still not
I got
open,
this
blah, blah,
from
blah. We're supposed to open at 10:30. It's 9:46.
Or,
and they haven't said shit.
Anything
Until somebody was like,
right
are we open
now,
today? And they're
so
like,
that
no,
we
we're still out of
understand
power.
That's not your
You weren't
work.
going to tell us?
You're citing somebody else's work, but where did you get it from? So we're not looking for exact commas and formats and footprinting and whatever, footnoting, whatever that is right now. We build up to that. And just remember, DeVry has a policy against using AI. So please don't have an AI generator write your discussion for you, because that's not your discussion then. That's
Damn
not
it.
your contribution.
I don't need AI to write my discussion,
when
but
you
like
get into the
assignments
office
and stuff, I may
environment
need
or
AI.
facility environment as a coder or professional, whatever you're going to go into, and somebody says, hey, what do you think about that? And you're at a staff meeting and they say, what do you think about that? Hold on, let me ask AI real quick. Let me ask the AI what they say. We're not going to do that. They want to know exactly, what are you thinking? What do you think? So that's what we want to know here. If you need grammar help, use a Word document, type it in Word first to get rid of all those little red squiggly line errors, or structure, grammar, proper punctuation, things like that. Grammarly, but be careful if Grammarly says, hey, do you want to make these changes? That's now an AI document, okay? So you're looking for word structure, things like that. But ask your professor for more guidance. This is what the discussions look like. This is, we're looking at, we have actually requirements. So if you were to click on these links in the discussion in your portal when you go into the class, those links are going to give you additional information. They're going to give you the requirements. Our initial post is the first day that you go post. Doesn't mean day one, doesn't mean every Sunday. Your first post. We'd like to have the first post by Wednesday. And why is that? Well, halfway through the course, you've already learned some information, plus it gives you some additional days. That's a half week point. It gives you additional days to make your response posts, because we don't want everything done on the same day. Can you do it on the same day? Yes. You're just not going to earn the maximum amount of points for that assignment. So they're all given points, and we have a rubric in there which breaks down the points for the assignment. There are word minimum requirements. Your initial post is
Miranda, are
100
you
words,
still out
and
of
your subsequent
power over
posts
there?
are 50 words.
Or you got it back? I
That's
can't
not a
remember if I
lot.
asked you.
50 words is 3 sentences approximately.
Because a
So
lot of
that's
my friends are
not a
still out of
lot. We're not
power
asking you
and
to
the
write a whole
restaurant's still out of
dissertation
power.
or a whole paper.
But obviously I'm
just,
not.
you know, maybe 2 paragraphs is an initial post. That's not a lot. So you get points assigned and graded based upon staying on topic, how many words, what day
Oh, you
you
got it back
posted. Did you
yesterday?
post
I got
on
it back on
separate
Monday
days,
at like
things
2,
that, and
right
that's
after the
all described
hurricane.
in there. So what does this look like, Professor Sanders? You just keep talking away. Would you just show me what I want to know? So I'm going to pull this up for you real quick. So here's that left-hand bar that I was talking about. I showed a screenshot of this. Here's our
I know,
syllabus.
Miranda, but I didn't realize that,
Under
honestly.
the syllabus, you're going to find what this course is.
My friend texted
telling
me
you.
last night and she was like, hey,
Who's
I'm
your
going to a
instructor
restaurant
for
with
the
air
course,
conditioner. Like,
book you need.
do you want to come with?
Those course objectives.
It's like, you're
So
still out
these
of
are the
air? Like,
8
you're still out of
things that we're
electricity?
learning each week.
I know,
In this
Miranda.
course specifically,
God
each
knew
course
better.
is
He
all
knew-
laid out exactly
This
the
girl's
same.
pregnant.
This is the same format. So
Mm-mm.
any course you go in is going to be structured just like this. So when I ask you what the course objectives,
Y'all better,
you're going to say,
get right on
discovering
that.
strategies for educational and career success through goal setting. I really need work on that. I need some goal setting techniques. So that's what I'm going to go into. That's what we're looking for. Just talking about that course objective. It gives you your schedule as well. Breaks down what is module 1 here, as well as under modules. And then it breaks down your assignments. Please note, this time that's displayed, I'm on Eastern time. This is Eastern time, right? No, this is Mountain time. I apologize. I'm in student.
Yeah, I'm doing school
assignment.
stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm in somebody else. I'm in a different view. This is Mountain time.
This is a
It will
lecture.
display in your time zone. Okay. We also can click on modules and find all this exact same
Brandy, did you
information.
mean to request?
Here is your e-textbook. Click right here, ebook. It's right here available for you. You sign in, you create an account on Vital Source, and that's actually where you're going to create a library. In every single course you're in for the now through the rest of your journey, you'll have
Not you,
access
Miranda,
to your
Brandy.
ebook from
I
any
might have,
course.
did I say your name? I might have said your
A
name.
link to our live lessons
Somebody named
and
Brandy
a link to your
requested. I don't know if they meant
professors'
to or not.
office hours. Here's this module 0. You had to complete these 2 things for in order, because this is grayed out. You don't see any of these assignments that I'm going to talk about because you have to complete module 0 first. All right. The inbox to talk to your professor, the tutoring, all the rest of the information is on that side panel for you. All right. Get back in here real quick. I'm going to have some more opportunity for you to engage a little bit more. So the topics this week, again, every week you're going to have
Oh shit,
3
they're
different
pissed.
lessons
Work
about
is
3
pissed.
different
Hold
topics
on.
that are introduced. Question before we started
Bro, there's
about
so...
this.
What happened? Because
And I actually have
my
this
managers are
information
not
for you
communicating
too,
with us
because
about
sometimes
anything. Like, they're still out of power. They've been out of power since the
visualization is
hurricane
what
on
you might
Monday.
need as well. You might be a visual type of student.
So,
Our
let me
student
pause this
success
real
project
quick.
this week.
So, they just sent a text message out, like, or no, one of my coworkers was like, so are we open today? Are we still out of power? What's going on? And so, then one of the managers was like, no, they're, like, we're still out of power. We're not going to be open right now. Like, we'll keep you up to date or whatever. They're letting us know last minute, like, we're supposed to be there at 10:30, like, if we're opening. But, like, the cooks and the management and stuff gets there, like, 6 or 7 in the morning. So they have plenty of time to be able to, like, get a message out sooner if they're unable to open, you know? Like, if you get there at 6 a.m., they could easily be like, hey, like, as of right now, we still don't have power. It's annoying. I don't work today, so I don't care today, but, like... And yesterday I didn't care either because I didn't open yesterday. I was supposed to be there at 3:45 yesterday. But, like, hello, I'm too broke to be missing work, so I'm gonna need them to get their shit together. Like, have they called Centerpoint? That's my question. Have they called anybody to try to get it turned back on? I live 5 minutes from work, so that's why I don't understand how I have power. Everyone around me has power, but they don't have power. I don't get it.
Because time management. Because
The power
online
come on
school
there.
sounds
No,
really easy.
my apartment, has
Except
power,
if
but
you've ever been to
the
college,
restaurant
college
doesn't.
courses are structured so
They're
that
still
each
closed today.
credit hour you are in class is 3 additional hours.
Yeah, I know it wasn't
you
on
should
yesterday.
Be contributing to homework.
It hasn't been on
practice,
since Monday, but they're not
papers,
communicating
reading,
with us
everything.
about it.
This is a 3 credit hour course, which means 9 hours per week potentially are contributed. That's in a normal 16-week session. We're
9 hours?
16-week semesters. We are in 8 weeks, which that 9 hours has now doubled into 18 hours of work. It's just something that some students may not comprehend at first, grasp. This is not just, I'm just going to go through a module and hit next and answer some questions and I'm done. No,
Poor management,
is,
yeah,
we
obviously.
require some
I've been
readings,
complaining about that.
Guidance, quizzes.
Yeah, I know
projects.
Centerpoint is way behind. I understand that
Time
concept,
management's
but
really gonna be
I
important.
feel like they haven't even
So you're
contacted
looking
them,
to outline
to
a
be
calendar.
honest.
We're going to take a fictitious assignment and you have 4 weeks to complete it. So how can I manage my time in order to complete that assignment? That's what we're looking at. So you're going to create a summary as well. What tips, maybe some techniques. Maybe I really love my notes app in my phone, or I have this really, I personally, I use a paper calendar. This is my birthday request every year for Christmas because it's towards the end of the year, and I ask for a new planner, and I have to have it on my desk. I have to have everything in there because otherwise it doesn't get done. That's just me personally. So maybe you use something similar. There is a rubric for this as well. So for this assignment, you're going to submit a summary and a calendar. You're going to submit 2 things. So let me show you what a sample would look like. This is just a sample. I just created this really quickly. Let me expand it so you can see. You can use Excel. You can use Word calendar. You can draw a calendar and take a screen, picture of it. You can use a table. That's all this is using the insert a table. So you can create any kind of calendar, fictitious. It could be this month, could be next month. I don't even know if this is a month. I just stirred through some dates in there. So in my sample project, how I have 4 weeks to complete it, what are my steps I'm going to do? Given everything else I have to do, I have to work during the week. My kids might be in sports. What do I have going on? So that's what I'm going to lay out this sample of how I'm going to complete this project. Then, same paper, separate paper, doesn't matter. I'm going to create a 200-word minimum summary, summarizing what I plan to do. How am I going to achieve this assignment? What's required? I need some outlines. I need, maybe I need a PowerPoint, maybe, whatever you're going to do. These 3 paragraphs are 222 words. Not a lot, right? So it doesn't look like a lot. It's a 200-word minimum. Doesn't look like a lot. I did not include in here the instructions. If you do include your instructions, they do not count for now. So, that could take up 50 words right there, but that is, we want a summary. So come up with kind of however you want. We have seen the one thing that the professors that are teaching this course, we actually love these assignments. Maybe you're going to find them tedious, but we love them. They are fun. I love the ideas that come out of grading some of these assignments. I have seen some beautiful calendars, and I've seen my lovely calendar that I created. I've seen colorful, I've seen it presented in a nice paper. However, everybody's an individual and everybody's unique. So as long as you're meeting the requirements of the assignment, that's what we're looking for. And the requirement of the assignment was a 200-word summary as well as a calendar outlining my time. How did I do my time? I'm going to share a little bit of information with you. I have 7 children. I have an active duty spouse, and I have a mother-in-law who lives with us as well. So as we are all crammed in this house, my husband's commute was 4 hours every day to go to work. So, you know, he got up at 5 and didn't get home till 7 or 8 at night. I couldn't rely on him, right? It's just understandable. So when I went back to school, I had 7 kids and a mother-in-law with doctor's appointments, 3 different schools, all working jobs and sports and stuff. The calendar on my garage wall was massive. And every month, if the kids didn't get their stuff on the calendar, they didn't go. So if they had a party, if it wasn't on the calendar, they didn't go, because it all had to be planned out. So this is this type of planning that we're looking for.
7 kids is
giving
insane.
us this time management. So we did that when I went back to school for my master's. I actually didn't start till 2 of the kids had a driver's license so that they could help me out, because I wouldn't have been able to do everything all at once. So, but I had to plan for it. So I had to know when my assignments were due every week and how I could work them into my schedule.
Hey, Joanne.
Let me pull this back up again.
Right, Miranda, that's what I'm saying.
All right, so keep in mind, that word count. If you throw in the instructions, that doesn't count as part of your words. And if you have any questions about it, go back. This is going to be recorded. You can go back through the recording. You can reach out to your professor. Please ask them questions if you have questions about it. I highly suggest not asking a question on Sunday night at 10 o'clock. Hey,
well,
what was that assignment again?
Coffee,
I don't remember how to do it.
But I can't.
Because it's due Sunday night. So you may not get a response from your professor.
I'm not doing any caffeine
24 hours later.
None.
Our
Not
3
even
topics
in
this week,
soda.
what we're looking at. So our course objective is understanding the role of a professional and their skills that are needed to perform the job. So these are our 3 topics: your future in healthcare, which covers time management, study skills, and problem solving. Our second topic is understanding the modern healthcare, which are some of the challenges that we face, what was one of our biggest challenges that we had in the past
not
couple
going to
years
do
in
what I needed to
healthcare,
do.
which we are still recovering from, right? Social conditions of our patients, very big topic as well as quality of healthcare, some of this modern healthcare problems that we have, as well as healthcare ethics and laws. Every course, if you're going to be a coder, you have to know the healthcare ethics and laws, of which you will have a separate course on as well. Not everything's covered here. This is just an introduction. So for time management, I'm going to have some interaction here in just a moment, but let's just think about this. Don't put anything in yet. So you're going to talk about time management, and we're going to talk about a lot of different skills to help with time management. So let's just imagine our scenario here. Both Lisa and James said, you know what? I want to go back to school. I want a better career. I want to do something new. I want to do something fun.
I don't like it has to have a
school.
bunch of flavoring in it.
But they have to consider what their life is like as well. So James works part-time, but also has 2 kids to care for as a single parent. That's a lot to undertake, especially depending upon the age of the children. Where Lisa works full-time, but also does another job on the weekends. So she has a supportive family, but puts in a lot of time at work, right? So what kind of time management skills could each of these students use? So we are going to create a word cloud. So I'm going to activate this in just a moment. I can get into the right
Good morning, Mackenzie.
window here. No, not it. Where's it at? There it is. Sorry. Losing all my windows. Oh, activate. There we go. Go. All right. So go.
Oh, I paused it. How did that even happen? I didn't press anything.
So go ahead and type in a word, a phrase, whatever, and we're going to create a word cloud. And what are some skills? What are some things that maybe you've learned, or maybe you want to try, or you've heard about? Organization is one word that just threw in there. Okay, you got to have a list. Yes, to-dos, maybe a calendar like that. Staying focused. How easy is it to get distracted, right? What about things that come up? I love honesty. That's an awesome one. Timers. My daughter told me one time when she was in college, her and her friends were playing a game, and they said, well, how many timers are on your phone? And, somebody had like 77. I'm like, how do you have 77 alarms on your phone? I guess I don't use my phone that much. Set reminders, prioritize. You can see some of those words are larger. That's self-discipline, planner, things like that. Prioritizing, yes. Oh, SMART goals. We're gonna learn about SMART goals. Awesome. Time management, discipline. There's a lot of skills here that definitely we need. In chat, we have speak to your, plan out a list, step by step, what needs to be done, how, arranging them, calendar, preparation, yes. So a lot of different things that are going on. And I love all of the ideas that we are seeing. Time blocking. Yeah, so this is taking under, imagine you went and got a second job. Maybe you already have a second job, so then you got a third job, right? Now you've got to coordinate schedules, right? That's kind of what this is. School is a second
Joanne,
job.
I'm about to
So
DM
kind
you
of
real
keep
quick.
that mentality.
I'm going to send you the picture of me and JoJo. I know you wanted to see
you
it.
tell this boss, okay, I'll work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and this boss, I'm going to work Tuesday, Thursday,
And it's
Saturday.
too cute not to show off
That's
to some
kind of what
people.
we gotta do,
This
right?
is a recording from last
So I'm
night.
going to go ahead and stop those. There
Normally
are
it
some
would be like a
great
live.
ideas there, and I love it. And that will take a moment. And let me go back in here. So, great ideas thrown out there. I loved every one of it. What about an emergency?
You're welcome,
Got one
Joanne. I
this
sent
week.
it.
I'm sure the other professors on the line have already received
the cutest
some
thing ever.
emails, communications about, hi, I live in Texas. They're not expecting us to have power for another week.
Oh, she lives in Texas
Very
too?
normal.
Really?
Common. Right? What do we do in case of an emergency then? These are some things that kind of got to go into that time management that we have. My computer broke. I spilled soda on my computer, whatever. A lot of these things happen. Sick kids. Summertime, maybe we don't have as much illness going around because hopefully they're out playing in the heat, killing all those germs. But when school comes back again and they go to school all week in a small room with 30 other kids,
I know. I'm struggling.
Right? It's going to happen. Each of these things are going to happen over time. I have to buy coding books. I don't have any money. These are things that we are working about with time management as well as planning as a technique. So what about these emergencies? Can you walk into your boss and go, and think of your job right now. Could you walk into your job and tell your boss, and they come up to you, I need this report done by Friday. And you're going to say, I don't have time for that. I'm sorry.
I'll send it to you, Miranda, on Facebook.
I'm just too busy.
I'm just not publicly showing it, to be
you're going to
honest.
say, well, I'm busy, but maybe I could have
I don't trust people.
Gina help me. Or, maybe I could not do this job this week so I can get this report done because it's important. So, some of these things that we kind of need a different mindset, maybe a different perspective.
Really?
So especially in some of our careers, they require a skill. Think of it like, do you play a musical instrument? Have you learned a sport like golf or swimming or what about when you learned to drive a car? You learned you had to go sit in a class. Maybe it was for a week, maybe it's a couple hours a night or whatever it was, 4 weeks, whatever. You had to go to class. You had to learn all the book stuff about what the signs mean and what, distance and watch the movies. We did the movies. You probably didn't watch the movies. Then you had to actually go out and practice with somebody, right? Whether it was your parents or a driver instructor. And then you got your license. So yes, freedom. I get to go to the mall. I can go to the movies. I can go pick up all my girlfriends or go pick up my boyfriend or my girlfriend and, go out on a date, right? Did you go on the highway right away? Around here we have the Beltway, 495, Beltway, 95. Imagine San Diego traffic. Did you do that right away, or did you take the side streets first, right? So these are some that we gradually build some of these skills. And that's exactly what healthcare careers are skills. And so we will get there, but we will get there in steps. So that's something to keep in mind as well with our time management techniques. So how are
I don't know what she's talking about.
Professions in healthcare affected?
I got lost a long
Future
time
healthcare
ago.
use, things that we're looking at: time management, study skills, and problem solving. This is relevant to our healthcare career because is anybody in any healthcare environment
Learning how to
currently?
drive, I guess. Literally.
Wow. Chaos, right?
I guess so.
Whether it's just a 2-doctor
And street names.
1-doctor practice.
We learned about some street names just a minute ago. Beltway and
University
everything.
Hospital, right? No matter the size, nothing is easy in healthcare. It doesn't come easy. So we have a lot going on that we need to use a lot of problem-solving skills. People don't get along. People are sick. Things come up. A lot of different things go on. So
Brandy, are you meaning
that's
to
why we
request or
start
no?
building on some of these skills here in our career.
I got
because
Brandy.
they
Wait,
are going to be
and boy,
relevant
mom, are
in the
you
field.
intending
I was a
to
coder
request?
for 30 years.
I will get it
I
in
didn't sit
March.
there, come in, type on my computer, and code all day long. And go,
As long
bye,
as I
bye,
can
everybody,
go
and
full
leave.
time like I'm doing right now.
I was running reports. I'm calling
But-
insurances. I'm answering the phone. I'm doing somebody else's
I mean,
job
the
because they're
hurricane
on
did put me
vacation,
behind at
or
least a
somebody's at
day,
lunch and I gotta
so
cover their position. I'm coding. I'm billing. I'm
do
looking
it.
up stuff. I'm going down and talking to the doctor. Oh, it's not
as
just
what?
sitting there and doing one thing all day long. Just type. That's not
What,
it.
Miranda?
So a lot of students are in medical billing and coding. So there's a lot of different things going on. We got to juggle a lot of different hats. I held many, many different positions. And I'm sure all the rest of our professors did as well. Modern healthcare.
Oh, to request?
These are some of the
Maybe
biggest
it's not.
areas
I don't know.
that are emerging in healthcare that we are going to learn about, especially social conditions. When you get in some of your coding courses, some of your more advanced courses, we're looking at these challenges that we do see in healthcare. They affect everybody from the doctor, the clinician, the receptionist, the coder. So they are every one of
No
these.
matter what you go to
and our
school for, you'll
patient.
probably be
Most
in debt though,
importantly, our
Miranda.
patient. That's who
But
we
it's
are
worth
working
it,
for, is the
honestly,
patient.
because you'll be able to pay your
So,
debt hopefully at the end of
understanding the
school.
quality of healthcare, what goes into.
Well, I'm
what do
banned
we
on
mean
TikTok.
by
That's really the only
quality?
reason I'm here right now.
Is it just that doctor?
I have
knows
my
their
other
stuff?
account that it just
that's
doesn't
the
have
soap
anywhere
opera
near enough
doctor that's
followers,
fucking
so.
the smartest
Because in all
doctor the
reality,
world,
people find me over
or
here, they
is
stream
it
me over
that
here, so it's really
the
no
whole
different than
hospital
TikTok.
system was efficient.
But
From the nurses to the dietitians who
some
come in
jobs
and
will
bring
pay
you
your student
food,
loans off.
to
Yeah,
the people
probably
cleaning up
rare,
the room
but
afterwards after you leave. How
how much is the
efficient
class?
What's
Like
the
over
quality of
20,000.
care that we are receiving, our patients are receiving. This is important because these are some of the standards used in order to pay.
Hi,
for
Amanda. I'm doing
healthcare from
okay.
our
How are
insurance
you?
Providers is we need to have quality standards, and
Oh,
we're
really,
going to learn more
Miranda?
about it in this class. It's going to be introduced, as well as future courses are going to go in more detail about it.
Huh?
Healthcare ethics and laws. I mentioned you're not going to get anywhere without having to
Come
know
on, Biden,
the
pay our shit
ethics
off. Yeah,
of
right.
healthcare. Your final goal is to sit for a coding certification or a health information management certification of some sorts. This is going to be a large portion, could be up to like 10% of your certification exam, is what are our healthcare laws.
Oh, having
depending upon
coffee
the
with your dad? That
certification you're
sounds like
sitting
fun.
for,
I was just thinking about how I wish I
as
could have
well as
coffee.
ethics, whether you belong to
Yeah, Biden doesn't even know his
AAPC,
name.
MGMA, American Medical Association.
Don't get me
nursing
started on that
associations,
shit
no matter
again,
who
y'all.
you belong to in your healthcare career, they go by a rule of ethics and standards. So that's what we're introducing in these assignments.
DGAV, yeah,
I'm sure
but
you've
it's just
heard of
not the
healthcare
same.
fraud. and abuse.
The vibes
right?
are off with
Very
decaf,
common,
okay?
and this is not physical. This is
Dang, this is about to end
healthcare
again. Let
fraud and
me...
abuse. So this is abusing the privileges that we have of submitting claims.
Same,
and
Miranda.
services
Mine
that
ended
our
up shutting down
providers are
too. I
doing
wonder if
for
it
our
was like the same
patients.
one.
And
Hold on, let me reset real
the
quick, y'all.
dishonest ones that for that quality of care by following those ethics that we have. So each of the assignments that you're going to do each week are tying into the overall healthcare career you're going to have. So these are going to be some introductions with further courses, really driving in, because coding is all about healthcare fraud and abuse, because our codes
You're
are the
first.
words that we use for reimbursement. So how we get paid by your
Definitely
insurance
the first one to
carriers.
comment.
So some people who don't know how to code correctly are committing fraud and abuse. So that's why we learn these skills that we have. So I brought you through just about 1 hour. Definitely make sure that you are communicating with your professor. One of those life instances comes up, let them know. Hey, doctor.
Really?
I'm sorry. Hey, professor, I'm 30 weeks pregnant. Me personally, no, that will never happen again. But 30 weeks pregnant. Well, we end the class at 38 weeks. Who's to say you're going to go all the 40 weeks, you know? This notification. Or I have, one of
Hey,
my children is in
professor,
the
I'm
hospital,
pregnant.
or something comes up.
I
Even
don't know
these
what she's
just,
talking about, y'all. I really don't.
Flag notifications. We will make notes of that, and that way we can help you and guide you. You had something come up here. Let's talk about it. What can we do to help you? Because a lot of times when these little life instances comes up, what do they cause? That stress. You don't think that you're stressed in this emergent situation, or I'm going to have surgery next week. It's an easy little in and out surgery, but it kind of uproots your life a little bit sometimes too, right? You know, you got to have somebody watch the kids. You got to make meal plans, whatever the case might be. And you might have a week of recovery. Medications might really wear you out and tire you. Just make sure that, just reach out. I'd rather have you contact us than in week 7 say, I was sick back in week 3. Can you let me make up all that work? Probably not, because imagine this is preparing for a career. Would you tell your boss
What do you mean,
at
Lex?
the end of the month, I can't do the
You're
work
not
at the
with
end of
them?
the month because I missed the beginning
Hey,
of the
Christy.
month? Probably not.
Hey, Karen.
You treat your professor in the class as if it was your employer is always a good idea, because the way that we treat our employers is more professional, right? Office hours that your
not
professors
true.
offer. This is your time. Many times I'm sitting there grading. I sit there for 2 hours and nobody comes and asks me any questions. And granted, they might be working during the day, but or whenever my office hours are in the evening, and you might have a night job. But this is your time. So if you can arrange that to attend their office hours, they're just for you to ask questions. It's not go over, they're not presenting a lecture like we are right now. It's for you to say, hey, I got a problem. What am I supposed to do on this student success assignment? I don't get it. Does this look okay? Does this calendar look okay? Or does this citation, is this how I'm supposed to cite a reference? So it's your time to ask those questions. You can also do that via email. Your professor might be able to set up a one-on-one different time with you if their schedule doesn't work. That would be up to a communication between you and your professor to see if there's an alternative as well. The lectures, I asked for you to, if you have the time available in this course or any other courses you're taking, as well as through the subsequent courses in your education, make the time. Put it on that calendar and make the time if you can attend live or watch the recording. Don't let them slip. Don't let them go,
You're doing good, Christy.
they didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. Because maybe I didn't tell you something you didn't know.
Yo, we're just
Next
not going
week,
to
somebody
discuss
else
the
is gonna
babies
tell you something
anymore.
that you need to know. right?
Because there's a lot
Especially
of
when you get
vile
into
and
the coding
disgusting
courses,
things that have been
they
being
go
said
over,
about
they
them, not even about
practice,
me,
they
about the
go over
babies.
scenarios and questions,
So
and those are
I'm not
really
even
important
comfortable
to
discussing them on
So,
here anymore,
although
or
it's
really
not a grade,
anything.
it is in your best interest to attend any of the lectures that you can, or watch the recordings.
Good morning.
Recordings are available in the same link that you came in at. The recordings are also available there. At the top, above the little window where your video was, it will say playback. It will say live lesson or playback. So you just hit the little playback room and you select the week.
Yeah, they've
that
gone
you
way
wanna
too
watch.
far,
They're
and like I
available
said
all
earlier,
8
you guys
weeks.
are very
Once
intelligent,
that
and there's
course
no way you're
ends,
falling for this dumb shit.
and you get into your next course,
There's
you
no
can't
way.
come back and watch the videos.
There's some
of this
people who I
course.
legitimately think
So
are
take
falling
good
for
notes
it,
if you
but
need on all the material as you go through it. And recordings are available approximately
oh no,
30
Christy, is
minutes
everything
after
okay?
the lesson is complete. You can go back in. You can pause them. You can rewind it and say, what did you just say again? What do I
No,
have
they're
to
doing
do?
worse than I've ever done.
You know, listen to it again, listen to it
I've
slower,
already
whatever
taken
you need.
accountability
These
for the
videos
things
are
I
for you.
used to
And you can
do.
even answer those poll questions.
Used to do.
in
That's
a
the
video
difference.
as
Used
well.
to do.
So if you want to participate in a poll,
I don't do
you
that shit
can
anymore.
in a video. If it gets to the poll, it'll stop
So
and
they're
there's a
live
little
classes,
thing
yeah, but
that
this is like the
start again
replay. So this
before
was
we
from like last
participate in
night.
the
So
poll,
you can
or word
do it
cloud
when you
or
have
whatever
time.
is
Like it's
available.
recorded.
So it's very
Hey,
interactive
Vegas
as
girl.
well in the videos. So hopefully,
Yeah, I can see you today,
this has
Vegas
given
girl.
you
I
some
don't know
good
what was going on
information for you. Each
yesterday.
of your lectures should be about an hour.
Really,
Sometimes,
Christy?
depending
She's
upon
doing
the
okay
class, they might
though?
go a little bit over. And if you gotta get up and
She's
go,
back home now or no?
get up
Not
and go.
yet.
You can come back and watch the recording where you left off. So if you only have an hour and your
They're
professor
doing
goes
worse, and
long,
they still continue.
you go an hour into the
acting this
video and watch the rest.
way.
So
They don't realize.
that's all available for you every week.
This is
So
the stuff that ruins
please,
mental health. They
reach
don't
out
care.
to
That's the
your
thing. They
professors.
don't care.
Please communicate. We are going to communicate with you, and any questions you have, please ask.
I'm okay,
us.
Vegas
We are
girl.
more
I'm
than
feeling kind of
happy
sick
to
today.
help
I've been really
every professor
constipated.
along your
TMI,
journey.
but oh well.
And like some of them mentioned,
Definitely
you're probably
because
going to
this
see
has
us
iron
again
in it.
in another class. So, you know,
That's 27
you start to
milligrams
get
though. That doesn't
familiar
seem like
and
a
comfortable
lot.
with some of your professors you have here.
I don't know. I need to get
So
new
I'm going to hang out here a little
prenatals.
bit longer. So if anybody has any questions that didn't get answered in the chat, please hang out and let us know. Otherwise, if you have a question in the recording, please reach out to your professor as well. I hope everybody has a great evening.
Good, Christy. I'm so glad. Can I eat apples? I can. I just don't have any. Alright, well, that's an hour I'll never get back. That was just like... Oh, that one was pointless. That lecture. Oh, I bet, Christy. I understand. I don't, Kathy, but like I had prune juice. I know it's not the same thing, but I have prune juice that's supposed to help or something, and nothing really helps. Yeah, I just don't have anything really. I'm waiting to see if I'll get approved for food stamps. I don't understand why I'm not. Like, I don't get it. Really, Christy? Are you feeling better though? Minus like the recovery process and stuff. So strict on them, literally. I don't make it, like, I literally don't make an income though. That's the thing. I have like, what's it called? Like these little Miralax gummy things that I can probably take. On the list of things that my doctor said I can take, Miralax was one of them. So I don't know if that means like any type of Miralax. With no income, why would they deny you? That's the $1 million question. I don't know. Somebody told me, Joanne, I think that was you if you're still in here, told me that if your car is worth over a certain amount or something, that they'll deny you. I don't know. Like I have these gummies. Do the powder. I don't want to do the powder. I don't think I have any actually. Yeah, I mean, they can see statements in my bank account. It's got a solid $0 in there. Like, shit. Is this okay to take, though? I just haven't been able to ask my doctor about this exactly. I'm so serious, Vegas girl. Like, I got nothing to hide. Okay, Christy. Morning, Sierra. Could it be my charge? No. Ah! Dang it. No, it wouldn't be the charge.
Welcome. This tutorial is how to access the Engagely platform for student live lessons. First, you should be using Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge on a Windows or Mac PC. After you've logged into the student portal, select the See All Courses button. You'll then be logged into the student dashboard. From here, select the course that you'll be using, and then once in the course, from the navigation bar, select the modules. From within the modules, locate and select the Engagely Live Lessons and Recordings option. From here, you'll see a link.
They're really trying to
load
put me to sleep,
Engagely
aren't they?
Live Lessons and Recordings in one window. Selecting that link through Canvas automatically authenticates you as a student for this course. When the browser opens, you have two options. You can either join a live class, or you can select a
I don't even
playback
think
room
that,
which
honestly,
lets
not
you
for
view
food stamps.
recordings from earlier classes.
That wouldn't make sense.
You should enable your camera and microphone for your specific class prior to joining. When you select that, you may be prompted to engage your microphone and camera.
Your
Select
microphone.
Allow for both options if they come up. And then you'll be presented with a window to give you up.
They mail a letter explaining what. They didn't do that? Honestly, they probably did. No, I haven't checked my mail. I didn't get an email, but they probably sent me something in the mail. What I'm thinking it could have been is maybe I didn't submit everything I was supposed to by the required time. Because in that process, I also had to change my phone number, so. No, that's what I'm saying, Amanda. I probably just didn't, like... I didn't have my appointment Monday because of the hurricane. But I did go to the ER that night. Everything was fine. Thanks. Dude, I have a whole other class that I haven't even looked into yet. I have to do this week by Sunday. But after listening to that lecture, go check my mail. Oh my gosh, I know I don't have the strength to walk to the mailbox right now, if I'm being honest. I don't feel good right now.
In the College of Health Sciences, there are 2 certificate programs, an associate program, an associated specialty in the College of Business and Management, and a Bachelor's of Health Administration program.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to like drive
Select
there. I can
each
walk there
program to learn
eventually. I
more.
just, yeah. Have I eaten? I ate a little bit this morning, yeah.
The Medical Billing and Coding, or MBC, undergraduate certificate program may help students prepare to pursue the Certified Professional Coder, or CPC, credential.
Thank you.
This 10-course, 31-credit program may take a full-time student up to 10 months, or 1 year, 2 months to complete. The Health Information Coding Specialty, or the MBCHIC undergraduate certificate program.
Yeah, I know.
is
It's just because
slightly
I'm
longer than
constipated,
the
I
MBC
think.
program at 13 courses and 40 credits, but it too may prepare students to pursue a nationally recognized credential, the Certified Coding Specialist, or CCS. This program may take a full-time student up to 1 year and 2 months to complete. The Associate's degree in Health Information Technology, AHIT, is 19 to 20 courses, 61 credit hours, and may take a full-time student 1 year and 4 months to complete. The program includes 4 specializations: Health Information, IT and Cybersecurity, Analytics and General Health Services. The Health Information
I get sick a lot with
specialization may
nausea.
prepare students to pursue
Yeah,
the Registered
honestly.
Health Information Technician credential. The Bachelor's degree in Technical Management with a concentration in Health Information Management, BSTM, HIM. This 4-year program may prepare students to pursue the Registered Health Information Administrator, RHIA, credential.
I want to go look at these new apartments.
The Bachelor's in Healthcare Administration is 35 courses, 122 credit hours, and may take a full-time student 2 years and 4 months to complete. The program includes 3 specializations: Healthcare Administration, Healthcare Analytics, and General Health Services. The College of Health Sciences programs you just learned about have some courses that are designed to stack into each other. Watch this short video to learn how.
So what does stackable over stackability mean? In general, it means that the courses taken in one program are designed to stack into the next level program. There is progression from program to program, and certain health programs are designed to stack into the next
These
level
apartments are like super
based on where the student
nice.
chooses to be.
They look just like my apartment here, but like
Eligible
way
classes
cheaper.
include the Medical Billing and Coding Certificate, or Medical Billing and Coding. Health Information Coding Certificate undergraduate certificate programs stack into or can be used for the next level associate's program. The same stacking works for the Associate
Literally,
Health Information
I'm
Technology,
struggling.
AHIT. Health Information Specialization to the Bachelor's of Technical Management.
It's
Health
awful.
Information Management, BSTM.
Cheaper, yes,
This gives you the
cheaper.
opportunity to build your education program by program.
So at this
Work your way
point,
through the stack.
I can't do
Let's look
one
at a couple
bedroom
of scenarios
anymore.
to help you
So
understand
I would
the
have to
stack of
do
programs. You will
2
see
bed, 2
various
bath.
versions of these scenarios play out along the stack. Close this video and then select each scenario for some examples to learn more.
So this one's 1,025 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,290. And then, ooh, I like this one though, 1,093 square feet. I want as big as I can get. Honestly. They also have 3 bedroom though,
SSA. You can map
which would be best for me.
well in advance for all open sessions of course.
That way the baby can have its own room. Even though like the baby will sleep with me or like in my room at the beginning.
Importance as each course contains materials that need to be mastered prior to moving into the next course. The ability to select and envision your upcoming class selection can allow you to work closely with your SSA and professors to ensure that each session of classes meets your individualized needs. Let's take a look at the course breakdown for the Medical Billing and Coding Certificate and MBC Health Information Coding Certificate. In these examples, you can see both are certificate programs, and with full-time enrollment, they can be completed in as little as 4 semesters. For students enrolled in the Associates in Health Information Technology or Bachelor's Specialization in Health Information Management, most certificate courses are stackable into each progressive program. Select each certificate program tab to reveal the course breakdown for these examples.
It's 3 bedroom. There it says it's a 0 deposit, but it's like $1,850 a month. But that's for the 3 bedroom. I really don't have to do a 3 bedroom right now with the baby.
It is important to recognize that the courses in our health programs, when taken as a whole, prepare students to pursue careers in healthcare and additional credentialing. However, each course has its own set of expectations, which may be unique from other courses. You need to understand the expectations associated with your course when you review.
But the rooms are like all really close to each other, which is
deliverables
nice.
each week. Is there any new technology I need to be aware of? What do I need to do to be successful?
Yeah,
Not
I know
only
it'll be
each
good
week,
for a while, but
in
then I'll
this
have to
class
worry
as
about
a
moving
whole.
again.
What can I expect to learn this session? What resources are available to me? What can I expect to apply from earlier classes to the current class I am taking? How will my experience in this class connect with my learning in subsequent classes? Each course is unique in its expectations. Select the BIOS 105 expectations button for an example of the expectations in
Moving
that course.
does suck. I'd have to get movers or something because I can't lift anything heavy.
Some other additional course-specific expectations to think
You
about
can draw.
include, but are not limited to, course resources such as books, coding manuals and supporting material, and faculty accessibility. With regard to books, for example, will your book be an ebook? Does your course
Yeah, but it
utilize
probably won't be a
MindTap?
while before
Or
the
will you need
baby
a hard copy
is like
of
in
your
its
book?
own room.
These are all very real
I
possibilities.
just don't want
depending on which course you are taking within your program.
both
And
kids
it
to
is
share a room, if
important
that
to
makes
find this out during
sense,
the
like
preview
with the
period that
babies.
begins prior to classes starting. How about live lessons? Every course within our health programs is expected to have a weekly live lesson. Different courses approach this requirement in different ways, through a team-teach approach or independently led by faculty, but regardless, you will have time to connect with your professors each week. Depending on the course, you can find this information in the modules area or post it as a weekly announcement. Check out your course show for schedules or confer with your professor on what is available to you. As for course content, check out what you will learn about in your courses by accessing the undergraduate academic catalog at each of the 4 help. To reiterate,
Okay.
if you at the Variety Universe, it is never too early to start.
Okay, perfect. Finished. Gosh. Yeah, moving sucks. That's why I'd rather just get a 3-bedroom and not have to do it again. Need his muscles, yeah, but that'll be too late. I need to move before then, honestly. I think one of my grades was submitted. 10 out of 10. Put yourself first and get what you can afford on your own. Yeah, no, I know, but I've been affording this place on my own, so. Not Allie acing the course already, literally. No, it wouldn't be. Honestly, the bigger one I was looking at is only like $80 more than what I'm paying here right now. But still, like, I can just move to a different complex. I ideally would like to stay here, but yeah, they're expensive. It looks sunny outside today. I ordered Taco Bell last night. Oh my gosh, it was awful. Yeah, thank you. I think like checking into that bigger apartment. It's literally right down the road too. No, actually. If I had looked into income based though, it's not something I can even mention on here. The wait list, yeah, but with children involved, it's a different, like, it's usually not too long. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine, I don't mind. Oh, goodness, I feel like I've done so much today, but I've also done a whole lot of nothing. Oh, shoot. I feel like this is not very user friendly. Get it back tomorrow. I know. This kind of sucks over here. Talk right now. Quit fucking calling me. Clearly can't talk right now, stupid. So annoying. Oh, you don't have TikTok? Really? I feel like most people over here are from TikTok. Oh my goodness. What is this? This is insane. This is gonna be too much, y'all. We're gonna probably have to drop down to only one class, to be honest. This is already way too much. Hey, Sierra. I've been working on this for hours and I've gotten nothing done. You're not distracting me. This is just very unorganized and it's messy and it's all over the place, and I feel like I've read the exact same thing 15 different times. It's not that you guys are distracting me, it's that this is just does not add up. Right now I have to write another discussion. Well, it doesn't help that they're boring as hell. About fell asleep 15 times into that lecture. I had a friend who got paid to do someone else's college work. I don't even have ADHD, but this is making me think I do. Shit. Hi, Rooster. I'm good. I feel like I should take this stupid thing off. I feel like it's driving me nuts. Thanks, Lex. I'm trying. This is too much, honestly, for me right now. I feel like I need to add more. This guy cracked me up. Okay, so this is obviously like a medical and billing course, right? Well, the prompt asks us like what we're wanting to pursue, right? Because when you're a medical biller or coding, there's a lot of different job titles or jobs that you can choose to do. You can work for insurances, you can work for doctor's offices, you can work for hospitals, like things like that. This guy said the career I'm interested in is medical billing and coding. That's me as fuck. I know, at least I'm not the only one. Oh my gosh. Like, it's asking what your career goal is. To work at home? I don't know. That's my career goal. I feel like everybody else has like 15 paragraphs, and I'm over here with my little few sentences. Really, Michaela? Real? This is my 3rd time in college. I've graduated 2 other times. Right, Lex? Okay. Take the quiz. How am I already at the quiz when I feel like I haven't even read jack shit about the damn thing? Whatever. What the heck? Will it tell me instantly the score, I wonder, or like if I passed? 2 more questions. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Where did this information even come from? I was clicking the next button through everything too. Will it tell me the score? Be so fucking for real right now, bro. 4 out of 10. Because I didn't read anything about it. Can I redo it? Hold on. Hold on, I think I can redo it. I don't understand. This is so confusing. Like, how did I do this knowledge check when it's after the chapter quiz? Alright, well, first weekend, I'm dropping out. I'm done. This is ridiculous. This is just annoying. If I would have picked a different school, it would have been better, I feel. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, it's so out of order. And all I've been doing, like, I started at the very beginning, like the course overview, and I've just been clicking the next button. And it's taken me out of order. I guess you can't do that. Oh, is this the freaking lesson? What the fuck? It was stupid. But I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, I guess. I've been doing this for hours and I've gotten nothing done. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I hope y'all have a good day.